Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Hopefully, everybody is having a fantastic day. Maybe having a great day, to say the least. I just hope everybody's day has been going well. And if your day hasn't been going well, maybe I could have that perfect opportunity to try and cheer you up. I don't exactly know how good I am at cheering people up, but there is still that perfect chance to just try and explore our different options that we have. Maybe I'm not the great person to make you feel a lot better, but I am always here for you guys to just chill and vibe and take a break if there is anything that's like bothering you or something. It's completely fine. Like if you yes, by the title of the stream, ask me questions. This one in this stream, you guys are going to be asking me a series of questions. And what do I mean by that? I mean that like throughout the whole entire stream until 8:30 tonight, you guys will be asking me a bunch of questions. No matter how much questions there are, just spread them out all along the live stream, because you cannot ask me all at once, ask all the questions at once, and not leave any for the end. But if you do have any trickier questions, then definitely let me know at the end, or surprise questions. Leave the surprise questions until the end. Hello, Angel. How peculiar, because you stuck 5 smiley emojis and 3 ha ha low emojis. So I wonder what's going on. But like I did say, if you guys do have any questions, spread them out along the stream. Do not ask me all at once, because if you ask me all at once, you will have no questions for me to answer at the end. You'll have nothing at the end. So, like I did say, if you do have any questions, start your questioning now, and then we can move on to whatever subject that you want. Make sure you do start off with a joke. We are at 4 minutes. Unfortunately, I never thought of the joke at first, but ask your questions. Tell me your joke, a knock knock joke, just really funny dad joke. Thanks for the compliment once again. You just love complimenting me on my looks. I have to do it that way. Let me mute so you guys don't have to go through all this and watching me. I'm also going to hide my screen. Alright, so for that emoji that you just stuck, there are a few meanings in New Zealand on what we use that for. I would highly recommend that you do not use that emoji that is down there right now. Do not use that emoji on screen. That has a few meanings in New Zealand to what it means. If you do not know, obviously, I'm going to have to remove that, unfortunately. But in my eyes, I do have some personal experiences to do with that Pacific hand gesture. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to remove it because I have some personal issues. I have some personal problems behind that. Thanks. But there are some personal issues, some personal things that that really hit hard for me with that. But if you don't know, um, Every place has gangs, and that hand signal there is dedicated to a gang here in New Zealand. And if you're associated or if you're friends with them, you will use it. Or if you just think that you're cool and you think that you can be part of them, part of that Pacific gang, you will use it. So, unfortunately, there are some meanings behind why I personally do not like it, and some meanings to New Zealand. So there are some personal ones that I don't wish to speak about at any time. It really hits hard. I wish you could feel my heartbeat right now. But unfortunately, I am sorry. Do not use that at all. Even in private messages in here, just do not use it at all. I thank you very much and appreciate you. No, no, no. You don't have to be sorry. You just didn't know. You don't. You don't have to be sorry if you don't know anything. It's okay. You didn't know until I just told you. So it's okay. You don't need to be sorry. You didn't know in the first place until I just said. I should be the one that's saying sorry because I never warned you beforehand. I never warned you, so you don't have to be sorry. I never told you. It's not your fault. You don't have to be sorry. Um, but let's continue here. If you guys do have any interesting questions or anything that you guys want me to talk about, um, go ahead. Ask the questions, ask what you have. Like I did say, I only ask one thing. Do not carry on, do not ask all the questions at once to the point where you're going to have no questions. If you do have any surprise or special questions, I will tell you at the end, or ask me at the end of the stream. I can answer them. I can answer your questions just as long as it's not personal, private questions. But apart from that, I am happy with answering the questions. Is this a joke or is this a question? I think I've heard this one, but I'm just gonna put out a wild guess and put, because they're full of bones. I think I've heard of a skeleton one before, I just don't know how it goes. But I remember it saying, because it's full of bones. Both, so it's a question and a joke. Oh, so you have a joke, a question within a joke. Why don't skeletons? Am I right? They're full of bones or something. I'm pretty sure I've read that one somewhere because they're full of bones or something. Like I did say, I've heard of one before. I just don't quite exactly know how it goes. But I do remember hearing a joke like that. You're probably 10 seconds. Haha, skeletons don't fight each other because they don't have the guts. I think you just Googled this. This is not something that you would write. Haha, skeletons don't fight each other because they don't have the guts. Literally. You do not put literally in any of your words. They're all bones and no muscle. See, I was right with the last part, but why do I feel like you got that from somewhere? You were meant to be here to entertain the whole entire stream. You can't be going anywhere. This is all I have. It's my great source of entertainment. Um, but anyway, guys, if you do enjoy the streams, if you think they're cool, what's the problem? If you think they're cool, Or if you think that you would get along with if you think that you'd personally, well, not personally, but get along with me within the channel, and if you'd be happy, um, then what's the problem? Um, so there are a few things that like I did say, there was this one supporter. I don't know his name or any. I know his name. It's just very inappropriate to say. By the way, guys, I don't usually watch comment. Look at the comment section unless I have to. So I'm so sorry if you guys comment and I don't get it until like a month or a year or something later. That's all due because I don't check. I don't get. Sometimes I get notifications or something like that. Then um um. So yeah, I just have to tell you guys that that there's always an emergency. Like honestly. Um. But yeah, I don't want to say his name. I don't even want to say bits of his name. But he's been supporting me for the longest time now. So let me give a shout out to these people here. I don't have any out for review, right? Mentions or anything. That's just my other channel. Okay, so we have one that the inappropriate name. I don't really want to say it. But shout out to that person. Shout out to my. Oh. I appreciate the support from all you guys, actually. 4 days. So I do have a few people I need to shout out. And there's some things in the comments where it's there's a lot of comments that some I don't reply to, and then some I do. What are we looking at for the stream? 14 minutes. I'll go to 25, 30. I'm not going to stay here for long. Maybe 7:30 is a bit of a long time for me. But yeah, shout out to all these people. My for commenting on one, not two, but not three, not four, not five. Well, 5 videos. Shout out to you, my. I'm not going to say a name that is a bit inappropriate, but probably shouldn't even say the last of it. But shout out to shout out to Blaine, shout out to my boy Blaine. He's great. In my drama class, I've known him since primary. Shout out to Angel. Shout out to Nuts for Days. I don't know if I should be saying that. Which also said he thought I shaved the middle part of my mustache, but I said to answer that question, no, I didn't. I generally have not shaved the middle part of my mustache. It's the way it keeps growing, you could say. And he gave me some advice. Danan, shout out to you. Shout out to Phoneme1 for commenting a great video after calling me rude. Shout out to Lily. Shout out to TTTV Snuffleless. Upcats. I Jimmy. Found my Twitch. The dealer 64. Someone called me Markiplier. I generally have no clue. F48384. Markiplier said looks different. I don't know if he's trying to say that I'm Markiplier, or I don't know if he was trying to say that if I'm Markiplier or if I'm someone else, or if someone in that Pacific gonna stream on another platform is different. Shave that crustache boy. There's a few comments. Oh, that's Josh, yes. Should have known. I don't know why this person is saying that. He's gonna disappear. He shouldn't be in here if he's gonna say stuff like that, obviously. Because at that point, like, crustache, I don't even know. I don't know if you were trying to be funny or something, or I don't know what you were like. Are you trying to be funny, or are you trying to be like? Are you trying to be funny, or are you trying to be cool? Because I don't think you're being that cool, buddy. So I should have named and shamed you, but oh well. Guess it's just me, myself, and I. Actually, you know what? This is pretty interesting. When you live stream or do a video, you talk to yourself, which is actually quite funny. Because technically, when people watch this after the stream, they hear me, or people that watch it in real time, they can hear me, and I can hear myself. But naturally, no one else is going to hear me. So when no one else is here, I just basically talk to my Chromebook with a microphone in front of my mouth, with an amazing setup, to say the least. An amazing, like, you generally just have a good setup, and if you do have a good setup, then obviously you're just sitting here with a Chromebook in front of you, 2 Chromebooks or 3 monitors or something along those lines, and you're just sitting here talking, and you don't know if actually someone's in here watching you, because sometimes it just glitches or something. And then you're just sitting here talking. No one else is here to chat with you. So this is one big problem I have when someone joins for a very, very long time, then they end up leaving. You're just left to be by yourself, just to talk to the Chromebook, which is I'm going to talk back. There is no one talking on this Chromebook. There is no one talking on this Chromebook. So you're just sitting here and you're like, what to do now? And you just yap a lot. You just talk to yourself. You just yap a lot. And to me, yapping isn't that good. Because people end up going to sleep or they end up clicking off this. But I need people to kick in the spirit, join whenever they can, and just just do whatever. And all those hate comments, I really enjoy you guys. You guys are the best. Hate comments, they make me feel good about myself. They bring out the self-esteem, self-confidence. That brings out my spiritual well-being. Um, so if you think you're just trying to be cool and funny and say like a cool, funny joke, but you're just fucking stupid, fucked in the head, um, you clearly aren't. Um, you clearly aren't the best version of yourself that you think you are, and other people think you are. But if you're saying that as a joke, you have a great joke. Crush slash. You probably can't even grow one. You're probably old as fuck. Um, Probably can't even grow facial hair at all. You can't even have long hair like I can. Um, it's all up to you, bud. You could try put me down all you like, but that's a part of YouTube. You get haters, you get hate comments, but you're not actually a real YouTuber until you get hate comments and you start getting paid. Um, so I'm just sitting here just entertaining myself. But like back to the thing that I was saying, um, just sitting here talking to yourself when no one's actually here, or people could have it running, but I wouldn't know because it says 0 views. People could be just sitting here watching it, but I wouldn't know. But at the end of the day, you do have it set up. Um, this is one interesting fact that I just learned about streamers that stream full time and they're getting paid from it every single time they stream or something. You do realize that they are just sitting there talking to themselves, or even if they're playing a game where it includes friends, they just sit there and they talk to themselves to a computer where other people can hear them in their chat, physically hear them in real time in their chat. But then the other people that are in their Discord as well, or that are chatting with them, they talk to themselves as well, which is actually quite funny. Um, I never realized that until someone brought it up, so I'm like, oh, cool. Um, so I'm like, okay, so people that just sit there and talk to themselves is actually quite great because you don't actually realize it until you think about it. And if it's just like a solo game, then a solo game is like Warzone, MW3. You're playing battle royale solos, and you're like, oh, okay. So I believe I can do this, but you're talking to yourself. There's no one to talk to. There's no one to listen to you. You're making a YouTube video. Did you guys hear that? Can someone repeat the last thing I said? Because I heard a really random noise. I don't know what it was. Yeah, I know you're here. Um, I'm just not in the mood right now. Um, but can someone repeat what I last just said? Because I swear to God, I heard like a cat or like a human or a core that was being cut. I just randomly heard a weird noise and now I'm getting goosebumps. Now I'm cold. Well, you see, what I mean by I'm not in the mood is because you want me to keep the stream going. If you leave, the stream's boring. The stream's going to be tiring. So if you do rewatch this, you're going to see for a big, large amount of time where I just talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk, and it's boring. You can watch this back, and you could watch 5 minutes of the 20, 25 minutes that I was just sitting here talking to myself, and I was saying how interesting it is to think about why you're streaming, why professional streamers do it for a full-time job. They sit there, they talk to themselves, but they still have other people that are listening to them. But they don't always look at the chat. I know it's an emergency, but still. I go from this to this straight in 0.25 seconds. And that's bad because the amount of times that I've been sitting here talking for the last 20 to 25 minutes, the big period of time that goes, that goes from this corner here to this corner here, this whole entire space is just me talking and being boring. So from a thing that goes from this big to having jokes and things to something being this big, taking up the whole entire screen, it's not good. Because I want my streams to be fun, energetic, great. So when people rewatch them, they're like, "Oh man, this live was a great time. This live was great. I really enjoy this. I want more of this, and I'll subscribe to him if I come across him again, or if he does good content like this, I will continue to support him and I'll subscribe to him." But moments like that in streams that I have is completely busted for me. So maybe that's why I'm not getting as many followers, and I'm gonna be stuck at 52 subscribers. And I've come to realize that I used to be at 50 subscribers. I gained another 2 subscribers, and maybe that's why it's because I just sit in the same place, do the same things, just talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. So when people come to watch me, they're like, "Oh, this guy's boring. I could fall asleep listening to this person. I could fall asleep. Or I'm feeling tired. I'm feeling bored for listening to this person. I'm sorry, guys, if you're the only person that I watch, but I am pretty boring sometimes. I just sit in the same place every single day, try and make this upcoming and great as possible. But I've come to realize that not many people are subscribing because my streams aren't high energetic. And right now, I'm talking in a soft voice. Not like the rest of the streams. I'm talking in a loud and energetic voice. Um, but this stream will probably help people to sleep, and that is great. At least you will be able to get to sleep tonight because you're just listening to me talk in a soft and nice voice. There isn't many jokes that are being said. There is absolutely zero questions that I can see apart from a joke and a question that has been merged together. There's still zero questions at all to be said. Um, So I guess the title of this stream, ask me questions, is absolute bust because no one is asking me questions now. Apart from, what do you mean you're not in the mood? That is the only other question that I see, or just a concerned statement that I can see. There is no other fascinating chats or anything that I can see currently right now that is being said, or like I said, there was part of me, guys. Excuse me. Um, excuse me. There are no questions being said further from here. There is no question, so I guess that this whole entire stream is a lie. I did say, um, well, the only way to make me smile is actually you ask them some questions, you say some interesting facts that I'm gonna get mind blown by. I can't just smile because someone says smile. In a time like this, I'm talking to myself. It takes a while for you to reply. If you leave once more, I'm just gonna be talking to myself. That's gonna be the end of the stream. This stream is not full of jokes. It's called Ask Me Questions, not I want to see jokes. I mean, that's the stages of life. I mean, I don't know if that was meant to be funny or if that was meant to be, I don't know what, but at age 10, I want to become a pilot. 15, I want to become a scientist. 20, I want to become a cop. 25, I want to become a kid again. That's just the stages of life. That's why they say growing up. Um, how does it go? They always say that you don't want to grow up fast. You want to grow up slow so you can get to see the different stages of life from age 1 to age 100. That's why they say you don't want to grow up too fast. If you grow up too fast, you want to become a kid again, or you want to become a teenager where you can live your free own life and you don't have to pay anything. Are you a gummy bear? Maybe in your eyes, but right now I am not. Um, But if you guys do enjoy these types of live streams or just any live streams at all, probably the next live stream that I will try and do is um a game stream. So I won't be able to see the chat because obviously it doesn't have the chat on a TV or a PlayStation. So the next stream is I'm going to try and do a Warzone stream to see how that goes, which is going to be on the TV. And like I did say, if you type in chat, I cannot see you I cannot see chat at all. So I'm gonna have to pull it up on this Chromebook to make sure that everything is going okay, and to see if everything's good, see if the audio is good, see if you can hear the game, see if you can hear me. But that is guaranteed going to be the next live stream. Is that one? Is a console one? So TV right there. I'm going to be sitting here, but you guys won't be able to see me, obviously, because you can't because you can't plug in a webcam into a TV, can you? Which would be great. I mean, that would be fun to plug in a webcam and put it on top of your TV and just game. But unfortunately, unfortunately, I don't think that works. Can you plug a webcam into not a PS5, but a PS4? I'm so outdated, guys. You can use a capture card to connect your web. What's a capture card? Oh, I guess I can't. I thought you just could plug one. No, you can't. You can't. Oh, I need that to plug it in, and then I can plug in the. Then I can plug in my webcam. Then it's gonna work. I'm not doing videos. I'm doing live streams. So I thought that that would work, but obviously not. So I guess that's not gonna work. I thought you had questions. Okay, definitely that time I heard it. So something random. I thought you had question. No, she's not even here. Is she? There it says 0 concurrent viewers. There it says 1. So I'm confused. It's either this is bugged or that's bugged. No, she's gone. Well, I guess it's just me and you guys, and no one else is listening to me in real time, so just talking to a Chromebook. Talking to a Chromebook and you guys. Talking to a Chromebook and myself. Anyway, guys, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to turn on notifications if I post. I hope that you guys did enjoy this. If you didn't, it was quite a boring stream anyway. I thought we had questions. You cut the call because your network was poor or is poor. Okay. Do you have any questions? Because I'm gonna wrap it up here. I thought you had a bunch of questions that you were gonna ask me to keep the stream entertained, so I don't just sit here talking, yapping, dragging the stream on. When is this? What do you mean you have no more? So you don't have any questions, or you don't have any more questions. So it's either you don't have questions, or you don't have. So it's either you don't have questions, or you don't have any more questions. Why are you sad? Did I get out of that? Okay. Why are you sad? Whoops, I don't want to add an extra camera. I done that completely wrong. It's weird because I have two enjoining. Enjoining is not a word. Because I have two mouses over here, and then I think that my main keyboard here is connected to that one. Is connected to that Chromebook there, which I don't see it here. So I keep thinking that my main keyboard is set up here when it's not, so I get confused. Which I do have a keyboard over here. I do have a keyboard over here for a specific reason, because it's hooked up to this, and I can't hook up my main mouse and keyboard to that. So if anyone knows how to do that, definitely let me know. Because that would be great, since I don't have to lean over here when I have my main keyboard here and my main mouse and keyboard here. I don't mind using two mouses, that's not so much of a problem, but having two keyboards is a hassle. The only reason why I timed you out is because no one is going to speak to me like that in my chat. If you want to talk to me like that, you can go talk to someone else like that. In favor of not talking to me like that. What does this do? Maximize, minimize. Does it do anything here? Doesn't do anything to the stream, does it? I'm sorry, guys, but this quality is horrific. I didn't realize how terrible this quality was. I'm streaming through YouTube from YouTube directly now because this is just horrific. Look at the state of it. The state of the quality. is just horrific, horrendous, horrific, horrifying. Makes me look like I've got bad Chromebooks or something. The only thing is, streaming through YouTube directly, I can't hide my screen. So you guys will be constantly seeing me walk in and out of a door. You'll be seeing family members walking, which I don't want. So I might have to bring up with a solution and try and make a homemade blocker that blocks the camera from there to there. Maybe slides. I could do one that slides that way. Or try to do something just so I know that it's that I'm not gonna dox my family or anything. So I do see 100%. Well, I do see one vote in the chat. Oh, one vote for the poll. If you are enjoying it, thank you very much. If you're not anymore, that is fine. But I would like to see some questions in the comments after we have finished. Basic questions I will answer. More advanced questions is to see what type of microphone and keyboard I have, or what type of setup I have, which is just a why am I behind? Which is just like a normal so all of these things that I have in front of me, including the Chromebook, headphones that you guys see here, keyboard, mouse, microphone, maybe not the USB splitter where you can plug more than one USB in. Everything here is just cheap and nasty, but you would think that it's not cheap and nasty because this keyboard here, it doesn't look like it would be cheap, right? But it's reasonably cheap. You wouldn't think that a mouse that looks like this is not cheap, but it is cheap. And which I like about this mouse is you can barely hear it. So that's a great addition to what I have to the mouse, is that it's is that you guys can't hear it if I click, which is great. Not like the black mouse I had. I could have it all the way out here, and you guys still would hear it because my microphone picks up a lot of things. But this is the thing that this has is comes built in with is noise cancelling and things like that. So, which is absolutely great. I think I'm going to end it off here if there is no more questions to be said. And if there is no questions, then we can move on from that. If you don't want to ask any questions, that is completely fine. There is always a comment section for people that watch this afterwards. So make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe and turn on bell notifications so you know whenever I post, or you never miss a video of mine. And hopefully the next stream will be where you guys can actually answer my questions. Well, answer my questions and see if you guys have any questions. But if you guys did enjoy this, make sure you smash that thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, turn on bell notifications so if I post the stream. Why do I say make sure you like the stream and comment? It's because liking the stream, it recommends it to different people. It recommends it to strangers that come along and they enjoy my content, or they just want to subscribe to support me. But the likes do go quite a long way. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on bell notifications so you know if I post. If you do watch any other YouTubers, you may see that frequently. Or you may hear that frequently, which you make and I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next stream.